Welcome. Take a deep breath in and out. Today I'm going to share with you something very simple, yet very powerful. How to be successful without distractions. And I promise you, it doesn't require any magic, only understanding and awareness. Many years ago, I met a farmer in the Himalayan foothills. He wasn't wealthy, he wasn't famous, but every morning he would wake before sunrise, tend to his fields, feed his animals, and sit quietly under a tree for 1 hour. One day I asked him, "How do you manage to stay so calm, so focused?" He smiled and said, "Because my life is very simple. When I eat, I eat. When I work, I work. When I rest, I rest. I don't let my mind wander elsewhere." That, my friends, was the first lesson in mastering without distractions, being fully present. The world will always have noise. Social media will always scream for your attention. People will always have opinions about your journey. But you must train your mind to stay still, like the calm lake untouched by wind. And how do you do this? Before you begin any task, ask yourself, is this the most important thing I can do with my time? Or just a distraction dressed as productivity? You see, most people spend their day reacting to messages, reacting to notifications, reacting to others. Success comes to those who act intentionally, not those who react constantly. I have very few belongings, not because I dislike things, but because every object is a doorway for distraction. Even in your world, a cluttered phone, a cluttered desk, a cluttered mind, they scatter your energy. Simplify your environment, simplify your routines, and you will see. Clarity will arise, like the morning sun dispersing fog. If your mind races like a wild horse, you cannot win life's race. Learn to be still. Even just 10 minutes of silence, of meditation, of just observing your breath, this will tame the wild horse within. A clear, focused mind is your greatest tool. When you master it, success follows effortlessly. Remember, success is not about rushing. It is about direction. When you remove distractions, you don't just work more, you work better, deeper, with more joy. And in this state, you don't just succeed in career, you succeed in life. Before you go, I leave you with a small practice. Every morning, before you touch your phone, sit quietly and ask yourself, what is one thing today that will bring me closer to my true purpose? Do it with full attention. That is the path of success. Free from distractions, guided by clarity. Thank you for sharing these few minutes of peace with me. Remember, the calm mind is the sharpest mind. Be well, be focused, be free. That, my friends, was the first lesson in mastering without distractions, being fully present. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.